Fateh-110 is considered a suitable choice for Russia, especially in the context that the conflict with Ukraine is still ongoing, and the demand for the missiles is still huge. According to Newsweek, Russia may purchase Iranian-made missiles at the end of October as the relationship between Moscow and Tehran becomes increasingly closer amid the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. On October 11th, the US-based Institute for the Study of War said that in August and September 2023, senior military officers from Russia and Iran had discussions about Iran's advanced weapons. The two countries may sign an agreement on drones and missiles when restrictions imposed by the United Nations expire on October 18. This means that Russia can purchase Iranian-made missiles in a few weeks. An option for the Kremlin is said to be the Fateh-110 short-range ballistic missile, as well as other long-range missiles produced by Tehran. Fateh-110 is Iran's short-range tactical ballistic missile, developed in 1997 and in service with the Iranian army since 2002. Mr. Fabian Hinz, a researcher in defense and military analyst at the UK-based International Institute for Strategic Studies, said that in the 1990s, Fateh-110 was considered a rather inaccurate missile, but Iran later developed improved versions with greater accuracy. Responding to Newsweek, Mr. Hinz said that in recent years, Iran has made many advances in missile development. Improved versions based on the original Fateh-110 prototype are considered more effective and accurate. Mr. Hinz commented that the latest version of the Fateh-110 is currently a precision-guided missile, mobile, effective, and easy to use. Fateh-110 missile uses solid fuel. The missile has a length of 8.86 meters, a diameter of 0.61 meters, can carry up to 500 kilograms of explosives, and is said to be capable of carrying nuclear warheads. The rocket is designed with 3 triangle wings in the front and 4 wings in the rear to maintain stability. Fateh-110 has a range of 300 to 500 kilometers and reaches a speed of 3,700 kilometers per hour. This puts them on par with the US military's Tactical Missile System, or ATACMS, or the German-made Taurus long-range cruise missile. Mr. Hinz argued that the Fateh and ATACMS missiles both use the same navigation system, although the Fateh is larger and heavier, while the ATACMS is more accurate and reliable, but more expensive. For Russia, cheap missiles have proven effective on the Ukrainian battlefield. Russia has been conducting regular and continuous missile attacks for months, which has caused a lot of damage and pressure on Ukraine's air defense system. Although some analysts say that Russia is running out of missiles due to its large use on the battlefield in Ukraine. But according to Mr. Hinz, Russia still reserves a certain number of missiles, enough to deal with the possibility of a conflict with the North Atlantic military bloc. Cruise missiles and ballistic missiles can only be used once. If you want to use them for all the attack missions that need to be carried out, it will become very expensive due to the large numbers of missiles. Russia also has many other options. but the costs are greater. According to Mr. Fabian Hoffman, a researcher at Oslo University, Norway, told Newsweek that domestic cruise missiles such as Caliber, KH-101 or KH-555 cost up to $1.7 million each. Mr. Jan Williams, Deputy Director of CSIS Missile Defense Project, also said that the cost of the KH-101 missile is about $1.2 million each. Meanwhile, the cost of the Shahed suicide UAV produced by Iran only ranges from $20,000 to $50,000. Another reason to choose the Fateh-110 is that this missile can attack targets at a higher speed and cause greater destruction than the Shahed suicide drones. In addition, Fateh-110 missiles are also more difficult to intercept than Shahed UAVs. The American-made Patriot air defense system can intercept missiles quite effectively, but it is difficult for it in a large-scale attack. Obviously, when designing the Fateh-110, Iran considered and took into account the capabilities of the Patriot. It is unclear whether Iran is willing to sell the above missiles to Russia, but missiles such as Fateh-110, Fateh-313, and Zofahar are on the export list. This shows that Iran is capable of supplying them to Russia. Last September, during a visit to Iran, Russia Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu inspected a series of Iran's high-tech weapons, including a number of Iran's domestic missiles. According to Russian state news agency TASS, during a meeting with Iran Defense Minister Mohammad Reza Ashtiani, Mr. Shoigu said that sanction pressure on Russia and Iran has been ineffective, while Russia-Iran cooperation is reaching new heights.